Alrighty, welcome back to Left 4 Dead Garage. Kind of had an emergency situation here with the OL Camino. The power steering pump has quit the team. It's actually doing power steering things, but I'm guessing the O-ring between the actual pump and the reservoir is just shot, so it's got a steady drip. So I wasn't going to video it, but you may not know how to pull the power steering pump pulley off of the pump. So why not video it, right? So y'all know the car, clearly. He's got a couple hundred miles on it now. Everything seems to be okay, but I am going to put my eyes on everything as much as possible while it's here, just to be on the safe side. It is, however, coming back again, like I said, for front end rebuild, finish the AC, and something else, I think. But it's cold, so I ran the car, got it hot, so I have a little heat here. All right, let's get this belt here loose, which it seems to have got some slack in it since I last seen it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going the wrong way already. All right, we're starting out good with a dead battery. Let's see, then we got this 9/16 down here. Get it loose. Am I missing one? Oh yeah, I am, right here. All right. There's that one. Now I got the 9/16 here. Before I do anything else, I can take the line loose once I get the pump loose. It should be okay. I hope. We'll find out. Got another one down here. It goes to the water pump. Oh, gotta fish that out. All right, so we're loose.
Competition Products, your source for hardcore engine parts for street, strip, and oval track. Our free catalog is packed with hundreds of product lines from the best-known manufacturers in the performance industry. Lowest prices guaranteed. Free shipping and handling on all orders over $149 in the continental U.S. Need expert advice? Our knowledgeable staff is just a phone call away. Competition Product, race parts sold by racers since 1970.
This thing is one of those tools that I don't use that much, and every time I use it, I feel like I'm looking at it thinking, now how did I do that last time? So this mess is driving me crazy. I guess I just need to take the time, clean the shop up. So I know we're going to thread that guy in there. You got this collar here that fits this, and then that goes on there, and then This guy goes in the collar as well. Is that how that works? Oh wait. Yeah. So then this threads onto this. I remember now. So thread the big nut on there. This big flange nut's what pulls that thing. Pulls the pulley. Then we'll thread the shaft onto the shaft. Like so. And it's got two sizes of the collar. The smaller will fit the pump, and then the nut will fit inside there. And then this little small sleeve just holds the whole contraption together. 2 wrenches or a ratchet and wrench, and we'll pull it off. Well, I guess we're holding it. So my 13 boxed in wrench was too loose. So man, that's snug. Let me get a ratchet. This thing hurts. So close. We'll try it. Probably bending the bejesus out of this stupid pump bracket. Good God almighty. Everything is making me work for it here lately. Let me get in your way, just see if it goes any better. All right, there we go. These old Nipex pliers are so wore out. Sometimes they work good for not marring stuff up, but then like this pump shaft is hard as a rock, so probably just slip. Yep. All right, so we got to get that out of that. Let me get a little more aggressive pair of pliers. You can clamp it at the back. Maybe not mess it up too bad. Alright, well there's one. Still got to get that piece out. And that's a lot smaller. Then the half. I've never had one get stuck that bad. Hope this ain't a bad idea. Well, that's great. Just what I needed. More crap to deal with. All right, let's back this off. Well, you can tell how hard that pump shaft is because even spinning these vice grips, and they are aggressive. Just shined it up. So I'm sure this is a core, so it's gonna have to go back, and I gotta get this thing loose somehow. Ain't gonna be able to get in there that way. What if I use the 1/2-inch impact? Here's where we tear my adapter up and I can't put the pump back together. If that happens, closing the doors, going in the house. I'm just gonna hold this. Yep. It boogered the threads up down there on the end. But what I'll do is I'll run a die down that and stand those threads back up. So what happened, I guess, maybe, is this spun a little further than it needed to. It didn't bottom. Could have been trash down in there. Who knows? Probably should have sprayed it out with brake cleaner or shot something in there, but it looked fairly clean. But we didn't break it. Just have to repair it. Life goes on. So I need to take this bracket off. All right, so that has a nut on the back side. For a spacer. So here we go with the custom stuff again. So we need to keep up with that guy. And then put this guy on the back. So hopefully we can get this stud out. Slide this old pump out, throw it down here in the floor. Because we're not getting this pump in there with that guy. Slide this back in there, and remember to put that nut on that back side. That'll hold it. And you know what's bad is that might be why the thing is cockeyed, because that nut isn't really enough. Unless they were using it as a jam nut and only tighten it up so much, I can't say for sure. But I don't believe it's the right spacing. We'll just put it back together the way it was. We know it was cockeyed to a certain amount. Hopefully this return isn't in the way of something. Next step, I guess I need to fix the threads on this, because they'll get stuck in there, and we've been there before, so. There wasn't a whole lot of threads left. So I just ran a dye down it. I'm going to regret this, but I'm putting anti-seize on it. And lay it right there. Put this back in the vise. This may or may not help, but I'm going to put a little bit of Lucas wheel bearing grease on that shaft. Okay, so the reverse procedure is this guy back in there and pray that it doesn't get stuck. I think I'm going to do the same thing to this end. That's a bearing, like a flat bearing, Torrington bearing maybe, something like that. And we'll just get this pulley started on there. It should, for the most part, align itself, because that shaft's got a big bevel on it. And you'll just push it on there until it bottoms out. soon as you feel it bottom out, that's all she wrote. A little loose. Got it all back together, other than putting the cap in. I'm hoping that when my mic went dead, you didn't miss anything. Let me go get the cap, we'll start it, check for leaks. I successfully managed to miss the entire drain pan under the car. So, I have a giant mess under there. Okie doke. I'm gonna go wash my hands before I get in this thing. Well, so far so good. Recycle the wheel. Quiet, that's a good thing. I'm not reaching down in there to pull that cap off to check it. I'll check it with the dang, with the car not running. Just gonna let it run for a little bit, check for leaks, and give it a little test drive. All right, well, we appear to be okay. No leaks. Drove it around for 20 minutes or so across town. Took it to O'Reilly's, returned the master cylinder, ordered another master cylinder for another situation that I got going on here. Lights blowing the camera out. But if you never used one of those power steering pump pullers, other than mine getting stuck in the threads, you can rent them at O'Reilly's, AutoZone maybe, and Advance, I don't know, but I know O'Reilly's has them. It's not really one of those things you buy just to use once, but you can rent them, and I think the rental's free. I've never rented a tool. I usually buy it because I'm an idiot, I guess, but yeah, so that would be the same on just about anything GM pre-LS. So pre-1999 would probably be similar. The threads may be metric in the later pumps, but yeah, can kind of use that as a rule of thumb on how to do most all GM pumps before 1999 or before 2000, before the LS shows up. So hopefully he's all good, ready to rip, ready to put some miles on it. No leaks, all dry, happy, good to go. And I got to get on to the next one. So thanks for watching Left 4 Dead Garage. We'll see you later.